Imagine this. While the US and EU are throwing tantrums over trade, guess who's sitting back with popcorn? Yep, China. And trust me, they're having the time of their lives. So here's the scoop. The European Union's foreign minister recently dropped a truth bomb. If the US and EU keep fighting over trade, China is going to be the biggest winner. Think about it, two giants going at it while the third one casually takes over the market. Talk about a plot twist, right? Now, why is this even a thing? Well, it all started with some tension over trade tariffs, clean energy subsidies, and competitive pricing. The US introduced subsidies under its Inflation Reduction Act. Sounds harmless, right? No. EU leaders saw this as America giving itself an unfair advantage. Kind of like that one kid in class who brings his own cheat sheet to the exam. Not cool. And guess what happens when friends fight over money? They stop collaborating and start competing. That's bad news for both economies and great news for China. China's like that neighbor who doesn't argue, but quietly builds a bigger house while you're too busy bickering over fence lines. Now here's the kicker. The EU's foreign policy chief, Josep Borrell, literally said, China will be laughing. And honestly, he's probably right. Imagine the headlines in Beijing, US and EU enter trade war, China wins without lifting a finger. That's meme-worthy right there. But it gets worse. A full-blown trade war would mean higher prices, disrupted supply chains, and potentially less innovation. Yep, that's exactly what we need in this thriving economy. Not. But wait, there's some hope. Both sides are trying to negotiate to avoid this disaster. US and EU leaders have realized that fighting each other would be like playing tug-of-war on a bridge. Everyone falls down. Speaking of bridges, Borrell called for more cooperation and diplomacy. He's basically saying, hey, let's chill before we hand China the global market on a silver platter. Wise words, Mr. Borrell. Wise words. So, what do you think? Is the U.S.E.U trade spat just a minor misunderstanding? Or are we heading for an all-out economic food fight? And hey, if China really is sitting back and laughing, can you blame them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this whole mess can be fixed? Or is it too late? Let me know your wildest predictions. Don't forget to hit that like button if this gave you some perspective or made you chuckle. And hey, if you didn't like it, hit that dislike button twice, just to be sure. Catch you in the next video, folks. Stay curious, stay informed.